Hi there, it's Janice Thomson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. And today, it's reflecting because I've got gold here. I couldn't work out why that. Have I got the fill-in light? Nope. Yep. I'll be with you in a moment. I'm not quite sure what all the shadows are about. Right, what's in the way? Does this one need to be moved? That's it. Is it? Yeah. Okay. I think we're ready to go. So hi, it's Janice here. Came to my desk to tidy up. You know the story, but just bear with me till I get myself on YouTube. If I get myself on my other device, then I'll be able to speak to anyone who's here. A different time. Oh.
The only way is up. Up line.
Hi Karen. Are you incognito or have you finished work? Okay. The boy. Right, yeah, so hi. I've just got all these bits of pears and I might well be, Karen, because it's cool at my desk here. I'll need to go in get tea after this, I would think, but yeah, it might well be. So just, I've no idea if anyone else will come in and watch. Different time for me, but I thought I might as well share what I'm up to. Not that I really know what I'm up to either, but I've got these pears to use up. Pear things. And this is about the coolest place in the house. So if you're here, it does say there are a few more people here, so just please say hello. Yeah. So we did the watercolour on Sunday with the Perfectly Pears stamp set on our beautiful Fluid 100 watercolour paper, and so I've got those bits on my desk still, and I had some of the gold foil because we were using gold foil. So what I did was, there was a piece of gold foil. I had some, do you know this? I started like in my head putting cards together and now I've just messed it all up anyway. So I had some of our gold foil sheet left and I popped this one through I kept that one out. This lovely Forever Plaid big. Hi Shirley, yes it's hot and that's why I'm at my craft desk with my fan on. I'm sorry if it's difficult to hear me, but the fan is on. Hi Maureen. Lovely to see you. So yeah, it's hot, hot, hot in Scotland. It's a rare day. This is probably our summer's day. To be fair, we have had some nice days. So I have these bits left and I just want to create something with them. But what I did do just to help myself here was I stamped a few more of the leaves because I kind of had an idea. So I'm going to go, I've got this sort of idea down here on this one. So I'll put these bits to the side. I don't know if they're going to work. They were just ideas that were just starting to form with bits that were lying on my desk. Now I do also have that lying on my desk as well from the citrus set because it's now retired, and I was clearing out all my retired stuff and that was in the stamp case, so we may use that, I don't know, it's there at the side anyway. So I also, from quite a few videos ago, remember we used this, what's the embossing set from the Cheers and Sips. I don't know why, but I always want to say Nips and Tucks. The Cheers and Sips set. Sweet. And it was lying there and I thought, So this piece of foil, these frames were actually cut from, they would go inside each other like that. This die, which is from Gallery Bloom's dies, it's just quite handy. So now I did sort out glue as well, because there's just no, if you watch my last live I had a glue crisis going on here, so let's just go back a step. I'm an awful blather, am I? So I just thought I might do some ski whiff stuff here. See, there's a bit, but that's okay because it's sort of arty, isn't it? So I didn't know whether I would put that onto a strawberry slush background, or if that's a bit too much, or just, yeah, white. So well, I'm just going to glue this down. I'm really just don't want these bits to go to waste. I'm not wanting to overthink it, because to be quite honest, my brain is fried. I did sit out for a wee while. So we did these with inking up the embossing folders. I have no idea what the measurement of that is. It's just a piece that was left over from another day's crafting. And I keep little wee piles everywhere, and you know, sometimes it just gets all a bit too much and you have to clean it up. It's such a pretty folder, isn't it, with the flower. I just thought, because it was strawberry slush and the piece that I was going to use, I did cut this up before I changed my mind, has a big blob of strawberry slush in it. I thought this would work, and I wanted to see, at first I was thinking I wanted to do that. I thought, oh, that's boring, Janice. Isn't that damask pattern really quite pretty? So I'm going to just be a bit ski whiff. What about a bit of ski whiff? So if I do ski whiff, I want some, I'm not putting glue around because I'm not quite sure. I'm just going to pop that on. Ski whiff. That's my word of the day. It's a good word, isn't it? No, you can't do it that way, Janice. Right, okay. Where's my cloth? So it's not my hands. So this could be lying on the framer's desk waiting to get framed, you see. Then I'll put, those observant people among you will realise that I have changed my cloth at last. I'm just putting some in those corners because they were lifting some glue. And then because I stamped these leaves and just fussy cut them, was going to pop one. Hold them down a minute till they take. So I don't know, maybe if, I don't think any of our friends from down under will be around at this time of day. I don't know. But they're the only people that might need a fire. There's no fire lit here today, folks. I kind of think that needs a bit of a leaf there too. But no, that will leave it at that. I want to put something here, I'm just not 100% sure what. This is the problem when we're aha, I have a wee friend that will help here just to distract from that pear that's a bit boring because we've only got the bottom of it. Here's the friend's body. Oh, those bits don't want to come out. It sort of half came out. I wasn't going to push them out and then it decided to half come out. It obviously had. That's probably why this one's still in the bag, because it hadn't. Hey Shaz, how are you this week? I hope you're okay. I've certainly bounced back, which has been good. And I was at the nurse on Monday and everything, she was doing some checks, but all my bloods from the last time are all great. So I'm quite reassured that I just need to go on with it now and get myself back to good health, because there's nothing underlying, so that is great news for me. I know that's not that same for everybody else, but I'm lucky at the moment. Okay, you're waiting to talk to a doc. I'm just using whatever's handy here, you know. So we'll just shape it. So it's very lazy Friday afternoon crafting. Can't do anything too quick. It's like, I'm not joking you, when we get heat in Scotland, it's different. It really is different to heat on holiday. I don't know what it is. Oh! It might be because I've not got a pool in my front garden. That would maybe make it different. Take care, Karen. Thanks for saying hello. Right, I've not thought about a sentiment, but actually I could just pop something there. I was thinking I don't want to add too much in here. But where did the stamp set go? I reach for thank you almost every time because You're at 32 down there. Well, do you know what? We're at 27. So for Scotland, that's, well, this part of Scotland anyway, that's high, high, high. Right, now, where is the... Yeah, our houses are built differently, that's right. But even outside, it feels different. If that heat on holiday, you would still, you know, you would still go and get on with things. And I'm like, oh, you know, for me, and when I was younger, I used to like be out in all, whatever weather it was. I'm taking a risk here, I know I can feel you holding your breath for me. But it works, see? What a beautiful thank you that is. Yeah, you're right, Shaz, the humidity is not good. So there's a card with bits and bobs. That's okay. Tell me if you don't like it. I was going to do that as a, yeah. This one was one I was thinking about using the leaves. It was this one that made me think about the leaves. How this won't go on the top, it's just to get the idea and I won't see so much. Actually that works, so let's use that up. Put that one over there. Oh, 20 in the car, yeah, I get that, but not in the car. I was 27. Sometimes the car can give you quite a different. Right, so I want, because again I'm going to do get the leaves coming out over the frame, I think. Let's see, we might even put a flower or two. Yeah, so I want that frame as high up here as I can make it. So we'll just do it like, put that bit as low as it can go. Right, so what we'll do here is put the glue, maybe if you took the pin out, Janice, you would get on better. I solved my problem with glues by having some long pins in them to try and stop the clogging that's been happening in the last few weeks. I think it's the temperature. Hi Keisha, good morning Canada. And Maureen, I know you're in the States. What state are you in? And I meant, where state do you live? Not like me. What state am I in? I'm in a sweaty state. Only people in Scotland would probably answer like that. So we've got England, Scotland, Canada, and you're in a state of happiness, Maureen. That's a great. Oh, and here we come. Here's California. Yay! Hi, Lanny. How's that foot of yours doing? We're still doing pears. You were driving to work. Are you there now? I think I'll put this on with dimensionals. Why not? Because we've got that uneven surface there, so let's. After this, I am going to eat and maybe watch a little bit of the Wimbledon the last of the men's semi-finals, which Djokovic is in, so I don't know how he'll get on. Clearly he's getting older and being challenged. Anyone else like to watch the tennis? Particularly Wimbledon. I do watch other, we don't always get TV access to other tournaments, but do like 25 minutes from Philadelphia. Now, when years ago my daughter came over and was a counsellor at a summer camp in Philadelphia, I don't know where, but it was a girl guide, a guiding one, a girl guiding, or girl scouting as you call it over there. She was there that the year that, remember you had the electricity grid went down? So she was on her way home when that happened, and she was in New York, ready to come home, and the place went dark. Right, so I've got more of these leaves. Just haven't fussy cut them all out, and I can't, oh yeah, I can't see the snips I was using. I'm just going to fussy cut this one out because I just think it's quite interesting to have them coming out of the frame, because you know the frame's only a box. And I prefer not to stay in the box. I prefer to think out of the box if I can. I'm in central Scotland, Maureen. Very close to Falkirk. It's quite a lot of years ago, because it was, she had just left school, or yeah, I think it was during her gap year. Or did she have it? No, she never had a gap year. She had a gap year later on. I think it was before she went to university, and she's now 40, she'll be 44 this year, 43 this year, 43 this year. I think if you ask some friends or family, Maureen, there'll be people that remember that. Biggest problem she had at Camp America, though she loved it and she loved working with the children, but I remember her having a real problem because at breakfast everything was full of sugar. All the cereals for her breakfast, she kept complaining to me. She asked the people that were doing the, but they had no, they weren't able to source breakfast cereals that weren't full of sugar. She was mortified. She was like, this is ridiculous. She really got upset by it all. I see that leaf as well. Yeah, it lasted quite, like, you know, quite a few hours, and so nothing was working. So, you know, you all the shops had to close down. Like all the food places because they didn't have power, so they couldn't cook food safely or keep it hot safely, and so people were queuing at all the fast food places, and then they were just giving away food to people rather than waste it, which was a good thing. It's cute, isn't it? Right, so I like these flowers. I didn't know if I had die cut some of them already. Wait, where's the little bag with the bits? Has somebody stolen it? Because I know people just... There's some kind of mischief maker that moves things on my desk. I don't know what... There was something I wanted. What was I thinking that there was in here? I wonder about these little white flowers. One of them, that's what I was after. So. I don't know where my pokey tool is. I'm using a pencil here. How terrible. I was thinking, I'm not explaining very much. I'm just crafting and just enjoying your company, to be honest. I'm not thinking too much about what I'm doing here. I'm just doing. So I'm just dabbing some colour on these wee flowers. And I've got there are odd ones, there's single flowers, odd ones. They're not odd, they're single. It's not odd to be single, is it? Got some more of them in here. Just when I have spare die cuts, I just usually put them in a tub or a baggie, or let's add these on here just because, well, it'll save them getting lost or wasted. Come on, out you come, out you come. I just had such fun making these watercolours that I don't want to waste them. Oh, I'd love to see that. Yeah, once you get that uploaded, let me know. Put it in the Jazzle Dazzle Friends Craft Share group. If you're not already anyone who's not a member of our Facebook group, Jazzle Dazzle and Friends, please do come along and join. Join in. You can share your makes, and quite happy for you to share anything that you've made. I'm just going to stick this anywhere. I'm just like, yeah. If you're watching on the replay or you're here in the background, if you're not already a member, please do ask to join. It's Jazzle Dazzle and Friends Craft Share group. I know, to be honest, at first I thought, what do I want pears for? What's that about? I had so much fun with these. Where is my proper take your picture? Ah, that's why I didn't recognise it. It's still got that on. Remember when I did that thing? Where's my picky up one? Which one's got putty in it? We'll take this one off. To be honest, you could use this without putting it on. Hi Beverly, and you come. I'm sorry about the background noise, but I wouldn't be able to do this without the fan on, honestly. Right. I have no idea. They're just going anywhere. You could spend 8 hours deciding where's the right place to put your flowers, or you could just chuck them at your project. Guess what option I'm taking today? There's too much glue in that, so I'm giving that glue to another one. I don't know if it's too much, people will be fed up, because this is like the 3rd video about this watercolouring. Yeah, you have very high humidity to you, Lanny. I did once go to a conference in Florida in July. Well, it wasn't a choice, you know, that's when the conference was on. Oh my, I never experienced humidity like that in my puff. That was, yuck. I'm wondering about a wee sentiment here, but then I'm wondering about the colour. So we could, I could be really, let's see what I've got a snip of, something dark. Oh, I've got secrets. It might not be secret. See, actually it's night old navy, but what I'm looking for is my mini die cutting thing, where are you? Skidded under the bed, excuse me. My bed is quite high. Things seem to slide under it too easily. Yeah, I think that would be dark enough just to give a wee bit of a looky look about it. I've not even really used the designer series paper yet, so and the pears, so that will be coming next, but I'm not going to start anything new until I've used up these bits. So I think I'll just get my white ink out, because I really don't want to put my heat tool on today. Thank you very much. Right, we need to make sure we don't lose that dye, don't we? Let's hope there's enough. Maybe there'll be enough ink. I need to clean the stamp though, right? Who can see my spray for cleaning? It usually just sitting on my desk. In fact, I've got 2 of them. Oh, there's one. But where's the, oh, here it is. Just giving it a spray with my Stampin' Mist and a wipe since it's all ready. Right, let's see if we can attach enough white ink to here. We could get into heat embossing, but honestly, don't make me do that today. Not that good, but it'll do. I'm gonna just allow it to be today. Because it's a handmade card, not a factory perfect one. Right, where are the dimensionals? Here they are. Maybe that's a bit big. Could somebody just hand me what I need? Where's my snips gone? I need someone here that just knows what I want and they just give me it. Right, I did have them a minute ago there. Just want to use a bit from here now. So I want that at that end. And just a bit of glue at this about there. Oh well. I think I need to take some of that glue off, don't you? Because I'm working with gold foil as well, it can get in quite a mess if you have too much glue around. Just hold that end for a minute. I'm trying to be mindful of the fact that the white ink is still wet. I don't know what oh, you know what? I've got these pretties. How pretty are they? So they're in colour, flat petals. And I take your pick too. We're in business. I'm going with Timid Tiger because we've got a big blotch of that here. Where's that? It's all technique, isn't it? Oh, I've got glue at the end of that. Oh dear. Right, let's take that off. Right, 5 is more than enough. More than generous. So that's a second card. And given that we've already we made 3, didn't we, on the last video? Right, what have we got left? Bits and pieces, bits and pieces. We have this piece left. A bit of gold that works with it. We've got that as well. Although I might show you. Depends how time goes here. This is the big piece of white card that I've lifted all the spare ink from my glass mat. So I'm just taking a drink. I'm keeping myself hydrated. So I may or may not. I have made a card, but you'll see there's a bit of this being chopped off. I've made a card using that, but let me see. Let me just get some thing going on here actually. I've got that piece that actually that layers on. Actually, where am I using that word from? Are you all okay? Have you fallen asleep? I think I might just trim that down. What do you think? I'm going to stick this one on with, I hope, seal. Yeah, I know you're ninja style. Ninja. Because wet glue on our gold foil is not prettiest. It doesn't clean off. It leaves horrible marks when you try to clean it off. So I do try to not. I don't know what width that is. What's it? It's about 7.7, so that would be 12 to get to be proportionate. Be alright, won't it? I want to add a bit more colour in here. What have we got about? I'm going to just grab some tiger. I know we've got bits in there, but I think I might just. Granite apple green, you're hiding away from me. Although that's Old Olive and it's Old Olive, I find that Granny apple green works quite well with Old Olive and Mossy Meadow. I'm just adding in a bit more colour rather than just that white background. And then, yeah, I think I might need, where did it go? Who stole Strawberry Slush? Because these are the colours that were in there, so. Just, I know you're not going to see all of it, but I'm just. See how that changes that, but it's got that background staining from the ink. just, I don't know if I want a bit of ribbon or something on there, something. Out of the box here, I think. I think we'll do a bit of tone-ish on tone. I'm not stretching up for the old olive because what will we stamp with? So it's got a nice little splatters, or as artists say, spatter stamp. It's got this one that goes in the middle of the flowers, and it's got the flowers, but let's just get a tiny wee block if I've got one. Okay, right. I was going to say who pinched it, but I found it. So just around the edge a bit. Just breaks up that. Plain colour. So don't forget, folks, the two-tone card sale ends today. There's 20% off all the packs of two-tone cardstock. If you haven't ordered it, you have till the end of today. But if you are in the UK, remember you have until 10:59. Because we are part of the Europe market, they are time-wise an hour ahead of us. So the end of the day here means what I just said, 10:59. I do have a few things in my basket. I actually have quite a lot of things in my basket, but I might have to fine it down. So I have intentions of. That's better, isn't it? Takes away the flat colour. Not even looking to see where they're landing. Just want to see if I'll just have a look to see if there's, no they're not. That's straight enough. Wow, I'm hot. Getting quite hot and sticky here. So I think I'll finish this card and I think I might have to go. But what I was going to do for the fourth card was to restamp this for you. But what I'll do is I'll film that another day. I just did that quietly for another project this week, but I'll do it. I'll just film it when I get when it's cooler. Does that want to be squint? Artistic angle and all? Let's go with it. But what I'm aware of is the last batch of cards weren't that different to this, so I'll kind of just change it up a bit. You don't have to be all straight. Straight is overrated. Yeah, we'll sort those leaves and then we'll get a bit of ribbon. Now, I'm not going to tie a bow. This time I'm going to just tie a knot. Just do it about here. That's that. So that was, I forgot, right over left and under. Who remembers their knots? We're young Girl Scouts and Girl Guides. And then left over right. Have I done it? No, I haven't. Only did one. Right there. I might have done too many knots, do you know? But hey. Right, and then we'll just trim that a bit. I cut it diagonally because there's less chance of fraying. Yeah, I've got a pile of thank you cards here, haven't I, today? Right. I'll clean the white off here. I think the heat's taking my words away now. I nearly always put my sentiments bottom right, but I'm breaking my own rules here. But that's good. We need proper leaves here, but we can't leave that. So I'm just doing the leaves separately. I could do fussy cut the stalk and what have you, but this afternoon I kind of thought, no, life's too short for that. Just cut the leaves off because that's already stamped there. So that's quite a lot of the bits and pieces. And nice to see you, Maureen, and speak with you. Fantastic, thank you. Take care of the rest of your day. One. It's just as well I didn't want to do anything actual physical today, because I really haven't got it in me. There a couple of people having work done in their gardens, like fences, and then there's guys working on somebody's roof, and I thought, I don't know how they can. Hello, Sean! Nice to see you! Oh, you're waiting for this to arrive. Oh, you'll enjoy it. I'm so delighted with it. So you're way over the, oh no, the east of Canada is close to me. See, the heat's just like my brain doesn't know my east from my west, my left from my right. And in Scotland they say my something else on my elbow. I don't know anything today. So as I say, I've just stamped these on a scrap of the watercolour paper and then just cut them out. I think I'll just get a wee early espresso pen here. And just, that was because that was the only brown I could reach. Just make these stalks a bit. I think maybe 7 hours direct from Scotland to Canada, but to the east of Canada. Right. So we'd better put some, we'll have some bright bits. We could just use these sparklies again, couldn't we? We'll go for the "4 hours from Halifax." Is it really? From Nova Scotia? Wow. A lot closer than I thought. I just thought it would be similar to a flight to New York or something like that. I stand corrected. Right. So, there, I think that's us. 3 cards. Just make a space so that you'll actually be able to see all 3 cards, and then you can let me know what you like the best. And anyone watching on the replay, please comment and let me know which card you like the best. It was a bit slow today, but you know, I'm actually slowly melting here. I've still got that, but we'll keep that for something else. There's always something left. And sometimes when you come to your desk and you've got, you know, your mojo's not the best, it's better if you've got bits and pieces lying about. So we cut up the piece that was more defined. I'll show you. So that's the first one we did, and then we did that landscape one, and then we did another, no, we did that portrait one, and then we did another landscape one. So 1, 2, 3. And for those who don't remember, these are the 3 that we made on Tuesday. I say we, the royal we, with lots of suggestions on Tuesday from you guys. So that's 6 cards out of my 2 pieces. So I'm happy with that. I love this strawberry slush, it really is. Thanks, Bev. Appreciate that. So yeah, this one is more, this one was more defined and clear, whereas these ones, remember I put a lot of water on these ones, and these were a bit more watercolourish looking, very kind of arty-farty. But they were fun. They were fun. So yeah, that's been great. Now I'll need to film this. I will film. Well, it'll never look the same, but I will film another card using this background and the actual pear stamps and what have you, and I'll do that as just a recorded video soon. So then there's going to be lots of inspiration then of people that people can use from the page. I've just noticed this kind of messy bit here, so I'm thinking we can distract from that. So sometimes you just stand back and you see things. It doesn't take it away, it just distracts. We'll put them back there, that's it. So thank you very, very much for joining me today. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please press the bell icon to get notified when I'm coming on again. And let me just bring it down closer and I'll say bye-bye properly. See? Messy, messy. But we'll tidy that up pretty quick. Yeah. So I had some ideas, but I kind of just quietly just did things without explaining them today, that just what came to mind or came to my hand. So let's see. I just turned that and that's it. I must have hit it twice. So anyway, thank you very, very much. Enjoy the rest of your day, whatever you do with it. And I'll see you soon. If I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the windy. Bye.